Who's ready? Let's get ready to rumble, baby. Here we go. Let's do it. Guys, Bitcoin's been crashing. Crypto market's been crashing. CPI reports came out. Massive, massive news. Here I am, right? So smash the likes if you haven't smashed the likes. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But here we are. XRP. That thing on the screen literally threw me off. I gotta get that off the screen here because no, not XRP. Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. Go follow Debate Crypto. Go follow Danger Close Alpha. Guys, we're about to drop some massive alpha in the Discord for Danger Close. If you're not getting involved yet, get involved. Big potential to win lots of ETH in the Discord. Big game coming up. Faction wars are heating up. But CPI numbers, right? They came out today and they came out hot. 8.2% instead of 8.1%. And man, that threw the markets for a loop. Here we are, crypto crashed. But there's actually been a bit of a bounce back if people didn't actually expect it. But let's jump into it, right? So we look at the TA here. We had this massive red candle, right? Let's measure this out here on the daily for Bitcoin. We dropped about 6.5% or so. Yeah, about 6.5%, 5% in a matter of an hour or two because of the CPI report. But it looks like it wasn't so bad, and the Bitcoin crypto market is recovering, and we're back above 1900. So you can see this massive wick down here that is showing you tons of buying pressure, trying to keep that price above the point of control here. Are we going to be able to hold it? Are we going to actually have a bounce back? We've mentioned it before. We're a lot closer to a bottom than we are to a top. So could this be more indication that no matter how bad the news is, Bitcoin's going to keep bouncing back? I don't know. Guys, today is Thursday, which is TA Thursday, around the charts at Debate Crypto. Make sure you stay tuned for that. That's going to be 7:30 Eastern Time tonight with tons of TA analysts being on the show. So make sure you go check that out, guys. Debate Crypto around the charts, 7:30 Eastern Time tonight. So like I said, here we are, right? The crypto market is kind of sideways. We saw a big little dump in the morning, but things are kind of recovering. Ethereum is still below 1300, was at low 1200 earlier this morning, but kind of had a little bit of a bounce back. Not really a lot going on, but there is definitely some big news. Right? Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to tumble following hot inflation numbers. El Caliente. The inflation is still here, and it's hotter than climate change. Let me tell you. So leading cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to dip following the release of U.S. Bureau of Statistics Consumer Price Index. In case you didn't know, that's what CPI stands for. Consumer Price Index. The index is often used as a barometer for the measuring inflation throughout the American economy, yada yada. So things were dropping off. There was a brief sell-off, but like I said, we are bouncing back already. So this is basically a no news situation anymore. But what is news is what's coming up for Bitcoin. So we've got big banks want in on crypto, and I've been telling you about this. We saw Google, we've seen BlackRock, we've seen BNY Mellon getting involved with crypto, getting involved with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here we go again. Coinmetrics CEO, big banks want in on crypto, but when it's more regulated. And I wonder why. It's not just for the safety of themselves as a business. They want to have clear regulation, which is somewhat necessary, right? To make a right move. You don't want the SEC coming after you or whatever. But the word regulated, more regulated, also has the connotation that these regulations are going to be in their favor, right? They're going to provide them more control. As the crypto market becomes more regulated and big banks and more companies like Google, like BNY Mellon, like BlackRock jump into cryptocurrencies, excuse me guys, you've heard me say it before, crypto is becoming institutionalized. The window for you and I to make money, life-changing money in these crypto markets is closing in, right? We're not going to be early forever. That whole, you're early to crypto, it's so early in crypto. It might be early, but it's going to be kind of late for you. It's already late for most people in Bitcoin to accumulate and make life-changing money off Bitcoin. It's going to get there pretty soon with Ethereum as well. So you're going to start getting priced out of these cryptos. But let's jump into here before I continue on this rant. So The CEO, TradeFi firm, firms getting into crypto care most about migrating their risk. So that's what it is. They're just trying to fix their own risk, make sure that they are not getting screwed in any kind of way. Guys, smash the likes if you haven't smashed the likes just yet. So there are more risk adverse firms in traditional finance coming into the crypto space. CoinMentor CEO Tim Rice told Decrypt at Chainlink SmartCon they care more about understanding how to mitigate their risks. Like every bank, all they care about is their own risk. Make sure that they're the ones winning. The house never wants to lose, but they want to make sure that you're paying premium dollar. So I don't want to dive deep into this article. I just want to bring it to your attention. Big money is coming. Big money is interested. So do not believe the narrative that crypto is dead. Crypto is not the future. That we'll never have a bull market again. It's just all the way down to zero, nonstop. Don't believe that. It's here right now. They're coming for it. They're positioning themselves in power to make sure that they're then selling you premium prices because you panic sold at the bottom. Another piece of article news here that is huge. 1 billion active users in the next 3 years is predicted by Willy Woo. But what does this mean? Where does 1 billion come from and why is it important? This is what we're going to be covering here. So according to predictions by famous analyst Willy Woo, Bitcoin is expected to reach 1 billion users in the next 3 years. The prediction is based on the similarity of the development of the Bitcoin user network to the growth of the internet in the 1990s. You've heard me say this before. Massive growth. The acceleration of growth happening on Bitcoin compared to the internet is huge, and it's happening again. But let's continue here. Willy Woo is a well-known pioneer in on-chain analysis, yada yada. We don't need to worry about this guy's background right now. In Wednesday's tweet, he again addressed the later topic and made a new attempt to estimate the rate of future growth of Bitcoin adoption. Everybody cares about adoption, right? Because it pumps your bags. So pay close attention. His calculations are an extrapolation of several figures. The first 6 months, the number of users reached 1,000. After 5 years, there were 1 million. Currently, 13.8 years after inception of the Bitcoin network, there's more than 300 million users. The later figure represents 4% of the world's population. So 4% of the world's population is using Bitcoin right now. That being said, you're still early, right? But here where things are going to start accelerating. According to Wu, if this pace of growth is maintained, the number of users will reach 1 billion within the next 3 years. This will represent 12% of the global population. So we're talking about 4% of the world population. We're talking about 12% of the global population. But are we forgetting the 1%? Right? Everybody knows the 1%, right? The 1% that holds 99% of the wealth of the entire world. Those people are going to be involved within this 12%. So the amount of money that is going to fly into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as a market in total is going to be in the trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. We've already saw Bitcoin hit over $1 trillion, right? Market cap. We're going to see that again, and we're going to be able to sustain it next time around because the growth of population of adoption around the world is growing. And as that's growing, it's not you and I, the retail, that's going to be moving the prices, but the 1% that hold 99% of the wealth that is going into this market is what's going to blow it up. So these adoption curves, right? We're seeing the world population, we've seen the internet users, and now we're seeing the Bitcoin adoption. It's just getting started. Guys, this goes to show you once again the level of insanity when people say that crypto markets are dead, that Bitcoin is dead, that, oh, I'll just come back in 2-3 years. 2-3 years, we're talking about 1 billion users. The level of change that has happened those 2-3 years that you left the market because you weren't paying attention, because you were bored, because nothing was moving to the direction you wanted and you weren't making life-changing money instantly, is the greatest mistake you could possibly make as a crypto investor. Time in the market is what's going to help you accelerate your portfolio's growth, because accumulating in these bear markets, when the things are the most boring, when there's blood in the street, when nobody wants to talk about it, when all you hear is negative news, that is when you buy the fear. You don't want to buy the greed. Buying greed gets you the top. Buying fear gets you closer to the bottom, helps you dollar cost average down. Obviously not financial advice, but just think about it. 1 + 1 still equals 2, right? Let's put some logic behind these investment strategies that people come up. Do not panic sell. Do not just leave the market because you're bored. This is the time to grind. Finally, we've also got the one, the only France energy giant EDF now runs over 150 Ethereum nodes. You must be thinking, well, that's not too big of a deal. What does Ethereum have to do with anything? Well, it doesn't have anything to do with the CPI reports. It has nothing to do with the fact that, prices were crashing today, but it does go back to the merge, the Ethereum merge. After this merge has occurred, it's all about big money in Ethereum now. So, Ethereum is at 1,200, below 1,300 right now. We're talking about big money coming into Ethereum. Just the other day, in my previous video, I talked about Ethereum being deflationary, more Ethereum being burned than actually produced, and yet the price is now representing this deflationary state that it's currently running in. And now we're talking about more money coming in by energy giants, right? Because cryptocurrencies, the real foundational thing is they are energy. They are a transfer of energy with a price on it. And that is what makes it powerful. If you listen to Michael Saylor about Bitcoin, right, that is what it is. You are quantifying energy. Ethereum now is a little different. It's proof of stake. But by being proof of stake, after the merge, now these nodes, these companies can run massive amount of nodes and centralize some power, which some people might be all for. Some people might be against. I'm particularly not a fan of centralization. I am very worried about the Ethereum centralization. But my worry about the centralization of Ethereum or not will not take away from Ethereum's price, right? It is showing here that big companies are getting into Ethereum. They're going to be running nodes, right? They're all going to be on the clean energy, right? Being green. That's the big trend now. So that money that's flowing into Ethereum at these low prices of below 1,300 is obviously going to have some type of supply shock eventually into Ethereum, right? Ethereum is being locked away into these nodes, and there's less Ethereum being produced by being burned because of the deflationary state that is in. At some point, Ethereum's price is going to reflect the level of money that's going into it and the level of Ethereum that's being burned versus produced, and Ethereum is going to have a blast off. It's only a matter of time. So if you want literally to invest in the second biggest market cap cryptocurrency with the largest smart contract platform on it, in my eyes, Ethereum is low risk. 100% low risk. It's right there, right below Bitcoin. And Ethereum still has the potential to make life-changing money for people, because the price that it's at is 100%, in my opinion, really undervalued for what it does for the world. But that is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go buy Ethereum right now. Let's keep going into this article. I keep going into these tangents. So EDF is now a major validator on Ethereum. A France-based electricity company has delved deeper into crypto by becoming a heavyweight validator on Ethereum. According to a recent report, EDF manages more than 150 nodes under itself, whatever created in 2020. It was currently managing 10 ETH nodes itself and more than 140 Ethereum nodes on behalf of EDF clients. EDF is ranked as the 5th biggest utility company in Europe with a market capitalization of $45 billion. So EDF activities in the crypto sector, EDF's Web3 subsidiary, has secretly launched in 2020 to focus, right? Keyword, secretly. They don't want to announce to people that massive companies are getting involved. They just want to start getting a position in And then when the bear market happens, they explode their position. They grow massively so they can prepare for the next bull market. Do what smart money is doing. Don't do what dumb money is doing, which is panicking and running for the hills and coming back 2 years later when things are green. So massive big companies getting into Ethereum, getting into Bitcoin. I don't know what else you guys need to hear. I don't know what else you guys need to know about the crypto market to bring back some level of confidence, right? I understand things are red right now. Things are not at the all-time highs. The FOMO and the hype isn't here, but that is not the wisest time to get into the markets. That's actually the worst time to get into the market. You want to buy into the fear. You want to buy in when things are depleted. You want to buy things when things are crashing, when nobody believes it's going to come back, because belief is relative and belief changes quickly. Belief is not fact, right? The fact that people believe there's so many bad things happening in the crypto market will never recover, is not fact that the crypto market will not recover. So most likely, if you look at the facts, you see the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, you see the fundamentals of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything that's happening in the space and the level of big money getting in, those are facts. What is happening? Things that you can visually confirm are occurring for the good of the crypto market. It's only a matter of time before we blast back off into the bull market. Is it going to be in 2023? It's going to be in 2024? We don't know. But that gives you time to accumulate. That gives you time to dollar cost average. That gives you time, if right now you don't have money to invest, to go figure out where you can cut expenses, where you can stop buying a coffee every single day. Stop buying, a $5 coffee, a $10 lunch Monday through Friday. How many dollars is that at the end of the month? If you just make those small sacrifices and then you actually get into using that money to invest in building a portfolio. I don't know, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I've been doing and what I will continue to do. I will continue to make sacrifices in the belief that the blockchain, aka Blockchain Crusader, right, will continue to grow. And I'm going to continue to fight to spread the message about cryptocurrencies, the good, the bad, the ugly. But there's definitely a lot more good than bad and ugly for the cryptocurrency market, especially for people just starting their portfolio, young people, older people that want to create a retirement plan. Pensions are dying, 401ks are dying, and we obviously need another strategy. But like I said, never financial advice, just here for entertainment purposes. Do your own research. I'm just trying to point you in the right direction of where to go look, so you can make these decisions for yourself. Guys, if you haven't smashed the likes, smash the like. Make sure you share out the live. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow Debate Crypto on Twitter. Danger Close Alpha, if you don't know what that is, you guys are missing out. Join the Discord. The link is down below. TA Thursday, around the charts, tonight, 7:30 Eastern on Debate Crypto. Do not miss it. We're going to have some of the biggest and best TA analysts, like every week, on there tonight, talking about the prices, talking about where the crypto market is headed. So make sure you guys check that out. See you next time, guys. Great talking to you. Make sure you stay in the fight, fighting for the blockchain crusades. Until next time.